Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video. Today I want to do a quick concealer declutter. I do not try out a lot of concealers, y'all know that by now, and I've been just accumulating concealers over the last few months just because I do have a YouTube channel and I'm always trying out new things, but a lot of these concealers I do not use, so I want to narrow this down to maybe about 12 concealers, and I might not even keep 12 because I feel like that's a lot, but I'm really going to try to just narrow it down to concealers that I actually like and ones that I actually use instead of just keeping stuff, because concealers is something I just don't, I can honestly say I have a lot of foundations, but I do wear them. Now I won't stick to one like over and over unless I really like it, but when it comes to concealer, I might maybe use about 4 or 5 consistently, then the others is just sitting. So for me, this is just way too many. This might not be a lot to somebody, but I feel like this is too many for me personally, and some of these gotta go. So we're gonna try to narrow this down to about 12. That's my goal. Hopefully I stick to that goal. A lot of these concealers last year I went through, some I was planning on giving them to people and I ended up not doing that. They just end up sitting right back in my vanity. So I'm going to be getting rid of a lot. I'm not giving anybody anything. This is all going in the garbage. So the first concealer I'm going to start with is this Hourglass Vanish concealer. I feel like I've been trying to get rid of this for a while now. I don't know why I still have it, because this is a concealer that I don't like. I love the shade of it, but it creases on me. It just never holds up, and I don't feel like this is all that long wearing on me. So this is definitely going in the trash. And if anybody is wondering, I have the shade Maple. And the next concealer I will be starting with is this Lancome 10 Idol Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. This is a really good concealer. I just don't use it. I might have used this maybe 5 or 6 times, so it's just taking up space. So this will be going in the trash. And if anybody's wondering, I had the shade 460. This is not a shade that's going to give you like a super bright under eye, but it is a shade that works. Concealer is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. This is one of my favorites, and these two will count as one just because it is the same brand. It's just 2 different shades, and I actually use both shades. And if anybody's wondering, I have the shade Peanut Butter, and I also have the shade Brittle, so I will be keeping both. Next concealer is this Morphe Filter Effect Concealer. I really do like these concealers, and they are super affordable. I'm going to keep the shade Rich Warm 28 because I use this to clean up my brows sometimes, so I'm going to keep this. The next concealer is the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I thought I got rid of this a while ago. I don't really use this, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not a fan of it anyway. And the next concealer is this YSL Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. This is one of my favorites, but I'm going to get rid of it. It just looks disgusting. I don't want to put this on my face, so I'm going to get rid of this. And the next concealer is this KVD, I think it was the Good Apple Concealer. This is a really nice one, but this is just one that I don't use at all. I actually forget that I even have this, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. And I have the shade Tan 173. Next concealer is this Charlotte Tilbury. I don't even know the name of this concealer, but I don't like it, and I've been meaning to throw this in the garbage. Oh, this is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I do not like it. The coverage on it is not there for me. I just don't like this concealer, so this is one that's going in the garbage. It's the Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Multi-Use Concealer. I actually have 2 shades. One shade I'll be using to clean up my brows. The other shade I'll use as an under eye concealer. I don't feel like I need to keep both of them. I think I'm going to keep the shade that I use to clean up my brows, which is 44 wide. And the other shade that I have is 33 wide. Yeah, 33.5 wide. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'll keep this one because I want to use it to clean my brows up. Next concealer is another one I thought I got rid of last year, but somehow it's still in my vanity. This is the Pat McGrath concealer. I don't use this often, and it's actually starting to separate, because looking at it you would think I use it often, but I don't use this at all. I wasn't a fan of it, and I had the shade M21, so this is going in the garbage. This concealer is this Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. I reviewed this. I like this, but I don't like it enough to keep it. I might have used it once or twice after I reviewed it here on my channel, and yeah, I just don't think I should keep it. So next concealer is this Clé de Peau. This is not going anywhere. I'm keeping that. I'm sure y'all know that already. Next concealer is this Iamkaia. I really like this concealer. I love the shade, and I have the shade I think is Deep 2.5. I'm going to keep this because I really do like this one. Next concealer is this Bobbi Brown Skin Full Coverage Concealer. This is going in the garbage. I don't even want to talk about this one. That's how much I dislike it. Next concealer is this Tom Ford Emotion Proof Concealer. This is another one that I hate. Should have been in the garbage. It's going in the garbage now. This should have been thrown out. I hate that concealer. The next concealer I have is this Givenchy concealer. One of these I had for a while. One is pretty recent. I just don't know which one it is because they both the same shades. I'm gonna keep both of these, and I'm sure y'all know that already. If you really like this concealer and you having a hard time finding it, Nordstrom still have this concealer, a lot of the deep shades in stock. That's like the only place I've seen this particular one before it's been like discontinued everywhere else. Nordstrom still have it, so check it out if you want it. And another Givenchy concealer that I will be keeping is the Prism Libre Skincare Concealer. This is one of my go-tos that I use often. Keeping this one. Next is this Dior Skin Correct concealer. I'm going to keep this, even though I don't really use it that often, but I'm going to keep it because I want to start using it. And the next concealer is this YSL All Hours Concealer. I have two shades, 5.25 and I have the shade 6. 5.25 is a nice shade to give you a bright under eye look. 6 doesn't give you all that bright look, but I'm going to keep both of these because I really do like this concealer. This next concealer is this Armani Luminous Silk. I'm keeping these. Y'all knew that already. And the next concealer is this Coffee concealer. I don't know the name of it. Coffee Main Match Concealer. I do like this concealer a lot, but it reminds me a lot of the Iamkaia concealer, even down to the poor packaging. They're very similar, so I don't think I'm going to keep both. So I'm going to get rid of this. With this Time for Shade and Illuminate Concealer. This is one that I really don't wear off. This last week and I hated it. I creased instantly. I actually wore this in the video and I hated the way my under eyes look. Like they just look terrible. So this is going in the garbage. This is overpriced for nothing because it's not a good concealer. And the last one is this Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I like this concealer a lot. I have a review up on my channel. It's a little on the drying side, but I do like it. It doesn't crease. I like it. I can't even lie. It's dry, but I like it. Concealer is new to my collection. This is the Armani Power Fabric Concealer. This is one I liked it when I reviewed it. But since I've been wearing it, I don't really like it that much. Like I'm on the fence with it. So I want to wear this a couple more times before I actually toss it. Right now I'm iffy with it. Concealer is this Valentino, I don't know the name of it, Very Valentino concealer. This is one, I'm on the fence with this one as well. I might have used it 2 or 3 times and I don't reach for it. I'm going to keep it just because I want to wear it a couple more times before I really decide whether or not if I dislike it. But right now I'm not a fan of it. Like I'm real iffy with this one. So these are the concealers that I'm keeping, and I actually feel like this is too many. So I am going to get rid of this Sephora collection concealer, and I'm also going to get rid of the Morphe one because I can use this Dior concealer, the one in the shade 5, and I can use that to clean my brows up. So I'm going to get rid of these two. And I forgot to show y'all this. This is the Nars brightening. I think it's like a brightening concealer or brightening something. I don't know. All I know is for under your eyes. I just got this. I'm going to keep it because it is new. I literally just got this like a week or 2 ago. So I'm going to keep this. Hey y'all, that is it for today's video. Y'all let me know in the comment section, have you tried out any of the concealers I decluttered? What are your thoughts on them? And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.